conversation of whether prescribed drugs are beneficial to individuals has a massive divide. I believe that a large sum of people in the United States are being prescribed medicine for invalid reasons. The use of drugs has become so normalized that it is expected to be prescribed medicine every visit to the doctor's office, even for petty matters. More than half of Americans are on prescription medication. How can there be something wrong with so many people? The truth is that medication has become the easiest form of putting a band-aid over a wound to get through the day. According to Mayo News Network, approximately 70% of Americans have at least one prescription. This is not natural, and drugs should be prescribed when needed. But now you can get prescribed drugs for even having a scrape on your knee. Doctors are instructed to give prescription medicine because it is what the insurance wants. There is also speculation that some doctors even receive some extra revenue for prescribing certain medications. Experts have warned America for decades about taking all these unnecessary prescribed drugs because of side effects that come with them. I believe that we will be seeing the true effects of these new drugs 20 to 30 years down the road, similar to smoking. Not all prescriptions are bad. For example, if someone is having seizures and he/she is prescribed a drug that helps them, then by all means use it. The opposing view is that prescription drugs have lowered crime rates because it takes away the sensation to do bad things. And according to BrookingsEDU.com, crime that involved violence and motivation crime was lowered because of the increase of medication facilities. However, how is that a testable theory though? Crime rates and the use of prescription drugs are unrelated. In rare cases, it may lower someone's thirst for violence, but there are so many more factors that can make crime rates fluctuate, such as unemployment, size of the police force, and even more. Overall, it is important to realize when it is good to take prescription drugs and when it is unnecessary. Prescription drug companies make an astonishing amount of money from doctors prescribing their drugs, and it is unfair because many people will suffer from the long-term effects of these drugs. Some people feel them in 1 to 2 weeks, and some take 10 years down the road. Next time you go to the doctor, think about if these drugs you're about to take are necessary or unnecessary. It is absolutely important to make sure of these things because certain drugs can harm you later down the road. And some actually don't have that many side effects. But it's always good to make sure of these things